People, let's go back to the freezing cold morning of January 3rd, 2009. While the world was burning from the worst financial collapse since the Great Depression, an anonymous ghost named Satoshi Nakamoto quietly launched a piece of code that was supposed to change the world. Embedded in the very first block of Bitcoin, the Genesis block was a hidden message. It read, "The Times 03/Jan/2009, Chancellor on brink of second bailout for banks." It wasn't just a timestamp, it was a declaration of war. Bitcoin was created for one specific purpose: to kill the banks, to give you a way to store your wealth where no government could print it away and no bankers could gamble it away. Fast forward to today, 2025. Bitcoin has hit all-time high. The price is screaming, everyone is celebrating. But if you look closely at who is celebrating, you will realize something terrifying. The very banks that Bitcoin was supposed to destroy are now its biggest owners. The revolution didn't fail, it was acquired. The question is, how did a technology built to make banks obsolete end up becoming their most profitable product? The answer lies in a psychological trap I call the Che Guevara Paradox. We all know the face of Che Guevara, the Marxist, revolutionary, the symbol of anti-capitalist for decades. If you wanted to show you were a rebel, you wore his face. But here is the irony. Today, if you walk into a mall in New Delhi, Mumbai or New York, you can buy a Che Guevara t-shirt for $20. Who is selling it? Giant multi-billion-dollar capitalist corporations. Who is making the profits? The very system Che fought against. You see, the system is smart. It doesn't fight the revolution. It commercializes it. It takes the symbol of the revolution, strips away the danger, packages it nicely and sells it back to you as a lifestyle product. You feel like a rebel wearing that shirt, but financially, you are just a customer of that establishment. And this is exactly what has happened to crypto. We wanted decentralization. We wanted to be our own bank. But the moment it got hard, the moment we had to manage our own private keys or worry about security, we fooled. And the bank said, "Don't worry, we will sell you the revolution, but we will keep the keys." Let's look at the cold, hard numbers because narratives lie, but on-chain data does not. We are living the banking system, the reality. We just build a mirror of it. As of 2025, data shows that over 65% of global crypto trading volume happens on centralized exchanges. Exchanges like Binance or Coinbase. When you keep your money on an exchange, you do not own crypto. You own an IOU. What is that? A promise that they will pay you. This is literally the definition of a bank. We didn't kill the middleman. We just replaced the guy in a suit with a guy in a hoodie, and then the guy in the suit bought the guy in a hoodie. Institutional adoption is good for decentralization. The reality, it is a hostile takeover. Look at the ETFs in the January 2024. The floodgates opened. BlackRock, Fidelity, Van Eck. By 2025, BlackRock's IBIT ETF alone amassed over $70 billion in assets. Collectively, US ETFs are now hold over 1.3 million Bitcoin. That is roughly 6.2% of the total supply ever to exist. And they are buying even more every single day. When BlackRock owns the coin, do you think they care about censorship resistance? No, they care about the fees. If the government tells BlackRock to freeze these assets, they will freeze them in a microsecond. The uncensorable money is now sitting in the most regulated vaults on earth. Stable coins are the future of money. The reality, stable coins are just digital dollars. Look at USDC or USDT. What backs them? Treasury bills, US government debt. The largest holders of US debt are now crypto companies. We tried to escape the fiat system, but ended up becoming the mechanism that keeps the US dollar dominant. So why did this happen? Did the bank steal it? No, we give it to them because decentralization is super hard. Self-custody means if you lose your 12-word seed phrase, your life savings are gone forever. No customer support, no forget password. That is terrifying for 99% of people. The banks knew this. They knew that human beings will always choose convenience over liberty. They waited. They let the hackers steal billions from DeFi protocols to scare you. And then they walked in and said, "Look, it's dangerous out there. Come inside. We have the insurance. We have an app. We have a password reset button. Just give us your Bitcoin and we will give you a shiny ETF ticker in your brokerage account. And we said, yes, we traded the revolution for an app that is easy to use. Now, does this mean you should sell everything? Absolutely not. This is where you need to stop thinking like a zealot and start thinking like a trader. The lesson: narratives move faster than reality. The narrative of decentralization drives the marketing, but centralization drives the price. The reason Bitcoin is at these levels is because BlackRock is buying it, not because of a tech. As a trader, you must understand that crypto is no longer an uncorrelated asset. It is now a high beta tech stock. When the Nasdaq crashes, crypto will crash. When the Fed cut rates, crypto will pump. The safe haven story is a myth. So how do you play this? Ride the institutional wave. Don't fight the ETFs. Just go with the flow. If BlackRock is buying, you buy it. Understand the risk. If you hold your coins on an exchange, you are exposed to counterparty risk, just like a bank depositor. Keep an insurance stash. Keep 10 to 20% of your holding in a real hardware wallet. That is your actual revolution money. The rest, that's just speculation. The blockchain didn't kill the bank, it just gave them a faster database. We are witnessing the gentrification of crypto. The punks have been kicked out and the landlords have moved in. But here is the silver lining. For the first time in history, you have a choice. You can choose to stay in the corporate crypto world, buy the ETFs and enjoy the gains. Or you can choose to learn the tech, hold your own keys and opt out. The door to the cage is open, but as we have learned, most people prefer the cage because they get fed there. Think about it. Are you a user or are you a sovereign? If this woke you up, hit that like button to hack the algorithm. Subscribe for more truth that Wall Street won't tell you. I'll see you on the blockchain or maybe in the bank.